Hey there, fellow clothiers, Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress. Episode 20, Tailoring New Clothes and Excavating a Temple. So the clothier stockpile is going to be, what is it? Is it armor? I can never remember. Shirts. Tunics. Yeah, I guess it's armor. Oh, is it a finished good? Okay. Type. Well, okay. Materials. Plant cloth. I guess technically yarn. And what are we... Let's look at a random citizen. Figure out what we want. Trousers, shirt, gloves, socks, shoes. So type, footwear, handwear, bodywear, and headwear. Legwear? I don't see bodywear. Is it something else? Called armor. Oh god. So, armor, footwear, handwear, headwear, and legwear made of plant cloth and yarn will be of any quality, any color, undyed or dyed, will be put here. Think that's done right? Underneath, this stockpile needs to have cloth fabrics. Cloth. So for now, what cloths do we even have? That's... Well, we imported a whole bunch, so it's not like we just only have what we've made. So we've got cave spider silk, sheep wool, llama, alpaca, cave spider, and a lot of pigtail. Pigtail's probably the most important because that's what we're actually manufacturing. But, oh, yeah, we don't even want, yeah, cloth. Although threads wouldn't be a bad thing to have in here as well, I would say. So just all cloth, I am going to go with. Alright, now the question is, where is the current cloth? It should be, if I'm not mistaken, in the general stockpile. Oh no, it is in the loom. Well, that makes sense, actually. The loom has all cloth. So down here, I could probably get rid of this stockpile. Because going from the loom to clothier is the same distance, it doesn't really matter. Alright, then, down in the overflow stockpile, oh my god, it's ugly. Finished goods. We do not want... I guess the easiest way to do this would be to sort materials out. So no silk, yarn, plant cloth, stuff. Where is wool? What would wool be? In this. Well, there we go. Comes under yarn? Okay. Work orders. We'll have to actually make it, but before we even make it, let's go to the labor. So new work details. it? A tailor? Really? I don't know why they just don't call it tailoring. I guess it's technically different, but whatever. And yeah, maybe I need a dedicated cleaner. I'll take dumbed and make them a dedicated cleaner. So clothes making. Yeah, maybe just clothes making and not weaving for now. And we have 2 that are talented. Okay. That works. And then the really talented one, I'll lock them in. So they're leather... Wait, you're brewing? Mesbuth. What is... You're the leather worker, right? Okay, yeah, that's just a VI. Okay, I see. Clothier... Oh, I see, it has an I. It, like, circled back to... Got it. That's confusing. I was like, why are you also brewing? But that's not what it is. Okay. So there we go. We have the 2 talented clothiers. Work orders. New work order for the clothier shop. We're going to want gloves. I'm just going to queue up, add them all to the bill, and then I'll set them up proper. Socks. Trousers. Shoe. What am I missing? And this is for, like, cloth, not silk or yarn. That's gonna be annoying. So, glove, sock, trouser, shoe, shirt. I'm gonna look at, like, someone random. Trouser. Oh, they're wearing a dress, but still. Glove, sock, shoe? Trousers, dress. No, most are in dresses. Oh, you're in a shirt. Dress. Dress. Shirt. Yeah, got it. Alright, make cloth glove. If gloves is less than 10, and plant cloth is greater than 10. I may also want to set up a parallel, like, silk glove, because I don't know if I'm going to have more silk or more cloth. So I'll set up parallel cloth, silk, and maybe even leather for things that can be leather. Because it's going to count all gloves, not specifically silk gloves or cloth gloves. So we'll just make... And I think it's order of operations, so we'll make cloth gloves, then silk gloves, then leather gloves, in, like, roughly that order. Although, I'm gonna leave the leather out, because leather can potentially be armor for, like, ranged. So, I'll leave that out for now. Alright, so there's the cloth and silk glove, order. This is for socks. And I'll start off with 10, and then I'll ramp it up to more than 10 if we want to really start stockpiling. I can revisit this. So silk socks. Sounds luxurious. Until you realize you're wearing, like, spider thread. Yeah, and do yarn as well. That's probably wise. So I can start to use the wools. Oh, God. Why is this so complicated? Wool... gloves. Mittens. They're called mittens. Yarn mitten If... Oh, well, that's totally different. Maybe set a dress build? I'm not going to bother doing that. I mean, people wear what they want to wear. Dwarves don't have, like, gendered clothing. So, gloves. Is there no yarn glove? There's only yarn mitten. I'm not going to bother. Oh, no, there's yarn glove. I'm just blind. Well, alright, to be fair, the UI is, like, hella crazy. So, cloth, silk, yarn. Got it. Done. So, gloves are done. Oh, God, this takes forever. Clothing. Yarn, shoe. No, we weren't doing shoes. We were doing socks. Yarn, sock. So cloth, silk, and yarn. That's done. Alright, now over to trousers. I'm going to delete these other ones that I haven't done. So cloth trousers. Silk trousers. Yarn trousers. Then shirts. Cloth shirt. Silk shirt. Yarn shirt. So, gloves, socks, trousers, shirt. Last but not least is shoes. Cloth shoe. Is there any other... Well, I could do, like, hats, I guess. But, I'm gonna... Man, I don't know. What do you guys think? Bother with the hat queue now, or do... not bother? Well, that's like a whole page of just tailoring stuff. If we did do hats, we could do cloth hoods. Or cloth caps. Kind of like the aesthetic of a cloth hood. Yeah, so maybe we'll do hoods. Cloth hood. Silk hood. And yarn hood. Okay, that's enough for now. There's 2 clothier shops, and let's hope we start to see them used. The Company of Music, a Crafts Dwarves Guild, have been established. Got it. So we have another guild hall to make. Time to get a music guild hall. I might have to put them to work. Because, like, so what was this, 9x9? I'm going to leave a little space. So I'm going to do, like, 9x13s as a potential. In case they need to grow. All right. Metalsmith. Furniture out of silver. A statue of existing image, an object, an abolish keyboard. Done. And make one more. Silver statue, specific image, an object. The thing is, the instruments are like procedurally generated, so like I don't know what they're called. A melody pipe, maybe? Well, you know, one thing we could do is, let's get rid of actually both of these for now. If I go to the carpenter here and try to make a... stocks. Instruments? How do you even see what the procedurally generated instruments are even called? Yeah, I mean, there are drums. What I want to do is I want to see the subset of all of the potential instruments. Let's see if they're in stockpile. Oops. Helps that I actually paint it. Accept. Custom. Maybe this is not gonna tell me. Let's delete that. Because some instruments are not wooden. Some are, you know, like wind, brass, etc. Like a... yeah. Make an instrument. Make an instrument. So there is a Bugud, a Kubuk, a Lestus, a Midram, a Nesteth, a Ross, a Thad, a Ubib, and a Ursus. Okay. Those are... and then a Tusung and Akril. Okay. So, make furniture out of silver. It's a statue that is a object. God, let's do a drum. And an Akril. Actually, the first image that I can have easily is the Akril and the Tusung, so maybe the other statue will be of a Tusung. Whatever that is. A Tusung is a large handheld wind instrument consisting of 4 adjacent conical stone pipes. The musician blows into the fipple at the end of each pipe. So it's kind of like a wind flute or something. And then the other one, oops. The Akril is a small handheld wind instrument consisting of 15 adjacent cylindrical bone pipes. The musician blows into the fipple, 3-octave range going. Okay. Yeah, like a pan flute. I guess they're both like pan flutes. Astute. Chat, you're very astute. Oh, leave the center. You got kicked in the aqua once? Man, that sounds like it hurts. Did it knock the wind out of you? Sorry, not sorry. Okay. This here, meeting area, ba-dum, minus that nonsense, is going to be the music hall. This is going to be a new guild hall for the music guild. Well, they haven't actually petitioned me yet, so how about we are just preparing it? But I'm not actually going to do it just yet. I know they're going to petition me at some point. Company of Music. A Craftswords Guild has been established. Yeah, I'll wait until they petition me. But I might as well just start prepping the area anyway. Hey! Stuff got cleaned up. Well, like, down below at least. Oh, they're actually a Crafters Guild, something called Music. Well, that's just hyper confusing, but yes. A Craftsdwarves Guild. The Company of Music. They need a new name. There we go. We've got old, well, it's ruined. Hence the X's. Showing some wear. Sized for goblins. But yeah, it's getting stored there. Now. Fantastic. Well, if that's the case, those two statues that I just made, like, don't make any more sense. So I'm going to put them in here as they're just, or, you know what? I'll put them in the tavern. Because that makes more sense than anything else. So, silver statues in there. And then down in my dining room, we'll do the copper statues. And then in the hospital, we'll do the other copper statue. A petition. The Fellowship of Fortifying has many worshippers in Bolt's Mysteries, and now requires a temple and a priest. The location must be built and furnished, with the new position appointed by you. Do you approve this request? Question, chat. Do we approve a new temple? It's not the petition I was thinking of that we were going to get, but it's the one we got. So this is for the Fellowship of Fortifying. What? Is that groups? Is there a way to see, like, all of the groups that exist in your of your citizenry? Does it make us more money? I mean, no, but because you are Oaken Company. Well, you're okay. When you place the temple, it shows. Yeah, I know if you. Well, okay, I could do that, I guess. Just like put down a fake temple. Only in zones it's messy. Okay. New temple. Okay, so here, the Fellowship of the Fortifying has 10 worshippers. Which is crazy, because there's others that are like way more worshippers that just haven't formally petitioned for anything. Like the frothy faith. Well, okay, it might be beer worshipping. Deformity, disease, blight, and festivals. I don't know about that. All right, you guys would like to say yes. So the Fellowship of Fortify. All right. The current priority is build a new temple. There's always something new, right? So we had designed this temple as like the generalist temple. And what I want to do is I want to mine out for like individual worship temples, and we'll have them come down. I think I'm intending for them to be somewhat generic in shape and size, so that I can replicate the concept easily. That way I don't have to do a lot of thinking when it comes time to making new temples, because I'm sure I'm going to be petitioned a bajillion times about temples. So here's a very simple like 11 by 11 sphere with, and I'm going to mine out the whole thing, and we can stick an altar in the middle. The yellow ones are actual cults and organizations. The blue ones are like direct worshippers to a god. Organized religion versus just like unorganized. Yeah, that's fair. Even with that said, there are some other temples that I would expect to hear from soon. Okay, they're embarking. The other thing. How do you see all petitions? Active petitions. Oh, shut up, Justice. I remember, like, stumbling on it once, and then, like, never again. Can't say my clothiers have been really doing a lot of work yet. Sibrek, that's the only thing you're allowed to do? So where are you? I'm gonna stalk you until I know that you're actually functionally working. You're praying. Okay. Huh, that's allowed. You're not sure I can without DF hack? Oh boy. Okay, well maybe that's why I stumbled on it when I had DF hack and then never again. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to see petitions either. Yeah, maybe not. Well, I'll just have to remember. I think if I designate a temple zone, it will show that there's like a petition for it. But apart from like remembering that, I don't think there really is a method. Mayhaps I'm wrong. The more I play Dwarf Fortress, the more I'm amazed by its complexity and also frustrated by its lack of clarity. And it makes me appreciate the level of complexity that RimWorld has, yet somehow it depicts that complexity in a way that like is more user-friendly. And another petition. The Company of Music requires a Craftsdwarves Guild. Ha! I knew that was coming. So here we go. This is going to be a new guild hall for the craft dwarves. These aren't... These... Am I blind? No, here it is. It's not alphabetized. And this is going to be... I think we have it be members only. It's just the craft hall. I know. Keeping it simple. So we've got the craft hall and the Oaken hall. The Oaken hall was because it's the Oaken Company. This is the Company of Music. Maybe I'll give it a better name. Oh, you know what? I know what to call it. I'm going to call it the Craft Hall of Music. There. The Company of Music has the Craft Hall of Music. That's better. So it incorporates the name of their company. And it's craft dwarves. So I think it makes more sense to have things made on the Craft Dwarf workshop for decoration. Because it doesn't make sense to have metalsmiths make stuff for the Craft Dwarf Hall, so I don't know what I can make to put in there, though. Because they mostly make, like, small things. Maybe bone. Well, I could, like, plinth bone scepters or something, you know, or I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, we'll carve it up and then figure out the art later. All right. And this is the temple. Oops. There. New temple for the Fellowship of Fortifying. And its name is going to be... Oh. Oh, okay. Dumbed is actually just fortification. I don't know what to call this either. The fortification of temples. Rear compound. The Abbey of Fortification. Abbey the Fortification. Abbey Temple of Fortification. The Temple of Fortifying. Perfect. Now we don't yet have like this is a shrine, not a temple, so we can't recognize priesthood yet. That'll keep him busy. Engravers. Oh, glitch is also okay. Yep, just keep going. The next trade is not batch toys. I'm just gonna keep going with gems. Looks like some clothing getting done. I like to see that. I'm gonna guess the clothing that we're making is immediately being worn, which is why we are not seeing the stockpile grow. Just a guess. Yeah, I'm gonna guess yes, because they're taking off their pants and their panties and dropping it on the floor. So this needs to raise its value up. I agreed to build the temple. And then over here, this also needs to raise its value up because I agreed to build the guild hall. A human crossbowman is visiting. I'm sure he'll partition soon. Ah, and Bemble just became a full-fledged Marksdwarf. So of our military... Profession. I like how their profession is Dwarven child. It's like, I'm a professional child. Yes, I guess you are. A Geshid in Bemble. Where is Bemble? I guess they're not a proper Marksdorf. Bemble. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are. Skills. Combat. Novice. Oh, okay. That's why. Well, we have a lot of civic building going on. That's going to keep us busy for a bit. Checking up on armor. 2 steel breastplates, 2 chainmails. Is that it? How is there not more? We've had gauntlets and stuff. Where are they? Oh my god. Alright, sort by steel. No, apparently... Oh, well, they're in footwear. So, 4 boots, 4 gauntlets, 2 helmets, 2 legs, and weapons. So we have like 2 axe dwarves that potentially have full gear. Equip. Update equip. Eater is getting a full... Well, minus the greaves, because they're not competent armor wearers yet. And being that they're not competent armor wearers, I don't want them super slow. But yeah, we're slowly armoring them up, which is good. Quite good. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow dwarves.